Definitely need a footpath link through there. Well, I mean, that's the other way I look at it, Transwar, is the challenge side of it. You know, you don't get to build your city and nothing bad happen. And I can appreciate that as well. At the end of the day, it's a choice you make. Do I want to play it without any disasters, or do I want the challenge of disasters, or do I want to be able to build something and then just throw a tornado in for the lols? There's more than one way to play the game. Right, let's get the water in here. Water footpaths, parks maybe. Not a playground. Possibly a small park, maybe. Park trees maybe fit in somewhere nicely, if we're lucky. Which we're not. Small park it is. Baz, I'll have you know that I have fire services. In every district I have fire services. I mean, it's not brilliant cover here, but it's still cover. Put your claws away, Baz. Meow. Right, high density down there. Let's get some more population in here. Actually, what I need to do is expand that now. So if we perhaps stay over here, away from that noisy thing, we'll be okay. If we build residents here, they won't be very happy. Those are some nice trees. I hope they aren't plastic. We're all the comedians tonight, aren't we? Right. High density here and here as well. Just like Student Avenue. Right, the uni. The uni's going to be built... Oh, look. They don't have enough educated workers. What a surprise. The university is going to be built over here, I think. Not too far from the halls of residence. Close to this thing. Space already occupied. Oh god, it's the metro bug again. It's so irritating when that happens. Okay, let's put it there. Oh my life. What on earth? Yeah, it don't work so well. Time for relocation. Space already occupied by what? What is it already occupied by? Stupid power thing. Oh, you love that, don't you, students? You love that. You're like, the uni's just down the road. This is amazing. We can spend more time in bed. Donkey! Hello, Squirrel. A little bit of support for all the great entertainment coming out of your hard work. Also, a big GG to all the nutters in this wonderful community. Now my MX-5S is sleeping for winter. Oh. Donkey, thank you very much, dude. Very, very kind of you. Much appreciated. You look after your little MX-5. Big city! Thank you, Donkey. I'm still waiting for photos, Donkey, of your custom paint job Scania. I thought we'd have had them back in May, but it's October, man. Another squirrel-locked water treatment plant, crematorium, the floating garbage collector. Lessens water pollution. A floating building must be placed on water. Is this a thing? Floating garbage collector? Did I go to university? Sheffield. Oliver. I went to University of Sheffield. Okay, let's get some footpaths in. So Baz, where's the Scania, mate? I don't think that's really connecting, you know. What did I study? Computer science. Let's get rid of those lights. Right, the university's in there. Maybe we'll start to get educated people at some point. But, yeah, they're starting to go bust. I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. Why does it matter what year I left, Mikey? Yes, sorry, Baz. I did mean... Did I say Baz? I meant Donkey. Where's Donkey gone, anyway? It's not said anything for ages. Donkey, where's the Scania, mate? Has this thing still got the option to switch off all traffic lights? Because that was quite useful. Right, time for some more commerce. Looks like a spider web with those roads, with all those roads. It'll look a lot better once it's all built up. If you took all the, like, buildings away from your area where you live, your road system would look weird. The floating thing removes the pollution from water. I need to save this. 12k done. Because we've now got a water treatment plant, haven't we? That one. Which is, let's see. So we've been using these things. 480 a week does 60,000. This thing, 640 a week, does 160,000. So it's considerably more efficient by the look of it. So I think we could probably switch. Like 4 of those is doing 240. 2 of those would do 360. and it would be a lot cheaper. $50 for that. 50 grand for a like a inflatable dinghy? I don't think so. Right, let's have a look at the vitals. Yep, sewage treatment is pretty high now. Need to be careful with these things. Like, I should probably actually put them upstream here where the water's a lot... because we're starting to extract quite a bit of water. You don't need it. It's the new sewage treatment cleans the water 100%. No, it does it about 90%, Alexandru. It's more expensive and it leaves a bit of residue. You could see the brown stuff that was coming out the water before. Whereas with this thing, nowhere near as much. Just a bit of Ribena. Yeah, I may relocate this. Of course, we need to get power over here. What's the noise level of those things? Not too bad. Take a bit more water out of here and put more through there, just to balance it. The dinghy would be good if you wanted to clear a lake. What, you mean like you was polluting a lake or something? Look at this. It's like something the AI would do in Railroad Tycoon. You can get rid of all your wind turbines by putting another biogas down. Gives you much more space for building. Another biogas, Baz. I don't have a biogas. Do you mean geothermal? I have geothermal. I was waiting for this thing, wasn't I? The hydro power plant. I was going to build one of these and just like go right there. We'd have to unlock that sector though. Blue Brothers, do you think if I get black screen as a green screen, would it work? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 and no. Blue Brothers. It would not work. The way Chroma Key works, Blue Brothers, is it picks up on a color that you're basically not likely to see. So, for example, a really bad green screen would be pink. Why would pink be bad? Because pink is the color of your skin. So the moment you sit in front and say, remove everything that's pink, it's going to remove your face. Similarly, if you say remove black, it's going to remove, well, my cap, my t-shirt, shadow under my chin. Anything that's black is going to get removed. So what you want is something like bright green or bright blue. They used to be called blue screens, the green screen. The bright green is something very, very unnatural. That's why it's chosen. Used hydro and flooded half your city. That does happen. they starting to get enough workers yet? 3 out of 7. Well, hopefully, let's have a look at the vitals. University availability is pretty good now. The Modern Technology Institute's alternative to university. Creative Arts educates teens an alternative to high school. Okay, it doesn't really do anything different. So bright blue, Blue Brothers. A bright blue or a bright green would be the best colours to use. So whatever you use, you can't then wear that colour, yeah? So if you use bright blue, don't go wearing a blue t-shirt, because your chest will disappear. The river is kind of drying up. Is it? No, it's not really. It's all good. I think it's working okay. We have more residential demand. So I think I'm going to extend this over here. Actually, there's a metro though. So I can get away with it to about here. Beyond that, there's going to be too much noise pollution going on. It should be okay. The eco versions of education have any actual benefit from their increased cost? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Like the high school has a capacity of 1,000 and will cost $560 a week. That has a capacity of 800 and will cost $720 a week. It's more expensive. You know, these have zero pollution. Water 400, electricity 960. Water 240, electricity 60. So it uses less water. But then you've only got 800 students, not 1,000, so... They should have put more trade-off points in there, in my opinion. Mikey, I'm thinking of getting a 21-inch monitor. What make would you suggest? Well, you're asking a channel and a person that's sponsored by Asus. So, of course, I'm going to say Asus, but it just so happens that Asus make very good monitors. If you ask everybody in chat, you'll get a different opinion. My advice is, go and look at tech reviews. Go and look at tech reviews. That's your best bet. All my monitors are Asus and I'm happy with all of them, but some people have... That was not good. Some people have different preferences from, you know, manufacturers and stuff. Can we build here? Was it too noisy? It's on the edge. I can get away with it. Do they make any affordable gaming laptops? Didn't Jules buy a gaming laptop for 700 quid? Oh, I see. We do have a recycling issue going on. Garbage treatment is good, but given how far away it is, maybe not so good. Perhaps we should think about building a recycling centre that's a little bit nearer. The real problem would be where to build it. Blue Brothers, I have got a green screen, but my mum is getting annoyed every 5 minutes. I shout to her, can she put it up or down? So I'm getting a blind. Blue Brothers, who is it? Elgato. I don't know how much this is. Elgato make a green screen that is in a big, like, rectangular thing, and you just lift it up and then collapse it when you're done. But it might be out of your budget. but that's one option. Mine, I made myself, cost about 30 quid in parts. To be honest, Blue Brothers, the lighting is just as important as the actual screen. If you don't light it evenly, you'll end up with fuzzy bits. To be honest with you, Blue Brothers, I would say to you, it's just not worth the hassle. I would say to you, just get a webcam, point it at yourself, and then just put yourself in a box or something. Just don't faff about with a green screen. It's just too much hassle. It's not... Put it this way, you know, if you started out streaming, having a green screen is not going to affect people watching you or not. They're literally not going to go, I'm not watching this guy, he doesn't have a green screen. That's just never going to happen. Where am I from? St. Helens born. Lived in quite a few places, but I was born in St. Helens. Still not got enough workers here. We know that we've got education, we've got a university, we've got lots of people, we've got brilliant transportation routing. So the fact that they can't find any educated workers... There's only 4 passengers coming through that line. Even though we've got metro stops that run right past all these houses. Having said that, well, hang on, the orange one goes... So I'm going to create another metro line, just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rip? What? No idea what it just did. Add stop. Not enough educated workers. We've got a university, what do you want? What can we do? Just going to extend this out a little bit. Well, I don't know, Yod, because I'm still running that life cycle thingy. The life mod that changes the balance of things. Takes time to educate people. No! I've seen The Matrix. I know. You kung fu. Whatever he said. Another uni, Mikey, that'd be pointless. Completely pointless. If you look on here, our university availability is off the charts. In other words, we're taking 1,000 students and we have 4,500 capacity. All students live in the city. We're already zoned for residential. Wow, it's just demand just keeps on going. The heck? Now, I can't add any more residential unless I remove that line. That stop. I'd have to remove that stop because there's too much noise otherwise. It's an option. We could do it. Total Gamer, thank you for 18 viewer host. Traffic flow at the highway isn't that good either, by the way. Your traffic flow at the highway. This highway? Yeah, most of them seem to be... Oh my god, why is there a traffic light here? That could explain the traffic flow problem. I could swear I can hear an electric car. I think maybe what's happening is the industry is driving into the commerce, which is exactly what it's supposed to do, which is pushing a lot of traffic through there. I think that's what's happening. I mean, it's flowing, but only just. Aha, we're starting to get the workers. I think, apart from him. Medical Research Inc. 2 of 2 workers, 4 of 6 workers. It's starting to get there. Hey, streamer. You can call me Squirrel, you can call me Paul. Calling me hi streamer is like me saying to you, hi viewer. But then I'm looking at your questions and I'm thinking you're just a troll right now. See? That's what I'm thinking. I'm figuring like you're one of those drive-by trolls. They kind of walk in and then try to be funny and then walk out. That's what I'm thinking you are right now. I mean, even your name says like, oh so salty. It should actually be oh so funny, I think. Have you got that question on copy and paste, by the way? I bet you do. I bet you go into a stream, hit Control-V, enter and wait, don't you? That's what you do. Well, viewer. You needn't be salty in my chat. We're all nice people here. See, you see, now you're just getting childish, aren't you? You're just getting childish. Well, you've entertained us for about 30 seconds, so either move on or we get banned anyway. King Pell the Lion. Thank you for subbing, King Pell. Welcome to Nuthouse. Can we give King Pell a lovely, nutty welcome, guys? Will I be streaming normal next week, Speedy? I think so. I think so, but not the week after that. Not the one after that, because I've got to go to... actually, I don't know if I've mentioned it to you guys. I know some of you know. Hang on. Why is this stupid thing just being so slow? Why is the chat so slow? Rubbish. I'll be going to... There you go. So salty. I did tell you, but you've been banned. Golden ban hammer. Rip. I'll be going to Prague. SCS have invited me over to Prague because they're in new offices and they've got new DLC coming, and basically I'm going to go over, take my cameras, and like record footage of the new offices, record footage of the new DLCs coming up. Also, hopefully talk to Pavel. So I'll be in Prague in just less than 2 weeks' time. We need a golden hammer emote, Tommy. We really do, mate. You are right, we really do. I don't go to TwitchCon, LT. It's just not... It's you know, I'm sure it's good fun, but I think it's expensive and I don't really get that much out of it. Right, I'm going to move this metro thing because I do indeed need... We're going to have to reroute this stuff, though. I do indeed need to build here. And what we're going to do is... Now, can we get this thing to figure it out? That's the question. Get rid of that, that, and that. There we go. Mark Major, 11 months. Hello, I wasn't here for a while, had to move to a new school, but I'm finally back. Thanks to the great entertainment. Looking for the Nut House for almost a year now. Loving the Nut House for almost a year. Thank you, Mark Major. Not a problem. IRL and all that. What happened to Donkey, anyway? Came in, sent his delivery, and then just disappeared. Okay, that removed the noise problem. Before we build that, we'll have path over there. A couple of days, I think, Heapster. To pay to subscribe to your channel on Twitch, can that be done by credit card? I'm in Holland. Yes, Powell Keg, you can pay with credit card or PayPal, I believe. All mine are done with credit card, so I know for a fact you can. Still struggling over here, aren't we? Why are we struggling to get these workers? Right, let's get the buses to run a slightly different route to the monorail. Let's get the buses to run through the residential areas, for example. Okay, you can come out of there. Don't need to do that because the monorail goes that way. Let's come back this way. Okay, why can't you left turn over there? Okay, that's one. What's this talk of sub-only chat? Where have you read that, Enelition? Okay, let's create one going back the other way. Take a slightly different route back. That's just nuts. Look at that. If you want the bus to go from here to here, it has to loop around the entire park. It's just absolutely nuts. Oh, this is just crazy. The way this lane change thing restricts it is just... Right, so where am I heading back to? Let's go this way. Well, they've got options. The routing system's weird, PC Kelly. Okay, we need more industry. Let's have a look at our... Oh, which one was it now? The one that shows import-exports, which one was it? Which was the one that showed us import-exports, guys? Your green's lowering? Nah, it's not. Below the bus. Up top the other button. That one. That's it. Import goods. We're importing a lot of goods. Okay, that means we do need industry. We're exporting an absolute metric ton of forestry. Yeah, we're not producing enough industry. It's a big problem. Alright. Where can we put the industry? We could have generic industry over here. We've got the forestry there. Doing pretty well out of forestry. If we put generic industry here, it's all going to drive up the road and deliver. What we want is something that's going to use this link in. That's what we need. Even if we link a train in, we're still going to import goods, but I think it would be better, yeah, if we... I mean, considering we're importing a lot of goods right now, it would be better to have a train hub to bring the goods in to a more local aspect, or we produce more industry and create it ourselves. Now, we can expand. We have one sector to expand to, but... Probably here, I guess. There's no rail line over here, though. Where is the rail line? There it is. See, this here is pretty dead space, because if you build on it, it's very hard to link it in. Like, you can't elevate that much. You'd have to go all the way up here to connect in. Left section, look at the size of the land. What, this one? You mean that? If we built industry here, we'd have to consider how to get people there as well. The Grand City, the solar power plant is unlocked. Can you build a port yet? I don't think so, no. Ferry depot. Since when has ferries been in this? I guess this is a mass transit, yeah? Well, there is space to the north, but... well, there's a train line there. There's a highway here, but we're not... it's very hard to connect into this highway. Very hard. What is that queue? Oh my god. Look at that traffic. I think that's goods being imported. I think we're going to have to import goods by train and just deal with it that way, and then worry about creating industry. I know I have a spare square, that's what we're looking at. The AI is unbelievably stupid, Baz. Like, monumentally have an award stupid. Well, the easiest way to get goods in is to train in here, I think. There's a line there, we could unlock that sector, and then potentially import the goods and then ship them in. The problem is the highway connection up here is non-existent. I would have to come through this residential estate just to get that. Because the sector would be like here. That's a non-starter. Usually try to split HTVs from normal traffic. Yeah. Oliver, it is a Twitch water bottle. Yes. Well, it's more like a flask, really. This map is tricky. The only sector that has train line and rail line is this one. This is incredibly mountainous, so I can't really use that. I can't unlock that. I'm going to get nothing. Build a perimeter highway. Well, not really. If you think about it, I can only unlock this sector, so I only just get access to rail, but I don't get access to the highway. So if I bring all the goods in on a train, I've then got to route roads through this residential area. Because I can't yet unlock this one. Or literally run a highway, like, right past this guy's house. and just, you know... But even so, I mean, I can get trucks to move from here to here. See, you go first. We can get the noise walls, Baz. The problem is, all we're really doing is getting the trucks to pick up the goods and bring it out. How do we get the goods, not just through this dense population, but over to the highway here? Because that's what we're going to have to try and do. You know, we'd have to... Because you want to get the goods onto the highway, really, as quickly as possible. There's a train line down here. We could unlock... We could bring a line across here. And then bridge it to here and build an import station there somewhere. Or here, maybe. Nick that line. Build a hub, connect it into the highway. And then all the trucks can just go that way. That would work as well. Footprints on these solar panels. Massive. Power dam. Yeah, we could, but we tend to have to deal with flood problems if we do that. So yeah, we could perhaps build this. Railway bridge, import, boom. I'll at least get the traffic coming this direction. But what else do we get for our money? Well, do we get potentially an industrial area here that we could build? Industrial production. But then we need to put people here, so how do we get the people there? That bit's more tricky. Let's save that. 15k. Right, let's grab a line. More houses and apartments. Yeah, but they don't like being too close to industry. That's the problem. That looks lovely. You could have cable cars moving people to the new industrial area you want to build. Well, we could put houses here and have cable cars going down. I mean, what a great place to live. Right next to a highway with cable cars into the industry. It is, Baz, it is perfect for a dam, but industry is a bigger problem right now. Look at that, it's just so rubbish. Okay. Welcome back, Ken. Solar towers, not solar panels. The tower in the middle has water tanks to heat up. Yeah, I mean, it calls it a solar power plant, but I accept what you're saying.